Tuesday morning. It's a busy weekend for me. I don't know about you guys, but I hope you're doing well. And hope everybody out there is staying healthy. Good to see the president back home. I don't care your political stance. My president's president. And so it's always good to see him. So I heard this phrase this week. I listen to podcasts all the time, and I heard this phrase, and he basically just said this: don't start your day until you finish it. And man, I had to listen like 4 times. It's like, what the heck is he talking about? Don't start your day until he finishes it. I'm not the best planner in the world, but if you want an extra hour, an extra 2 hours to your day, like if you're like me, you just always feel like there's either not enough time in your day or not enough energy in your day. And so let's talk about that a little bit this morning. Morning, Cammie, missed you Friday. Brenda, how you doing? It's good to see those kiddo pictures on Facebook last night as you go through there. But let's look at this a little bit. So if you're looking for more time in your day, more hours in your day, more energy in your day, then this is something that whenever I hear something on the news or on radio, TV, podcast, YouTube, whatever, I always try to look it up. I always try to find a Bible verse that fits with this. And so I'm going to share with you Psalm 90:14 today. And it says, satisfy us in the morning with your steadfast love, that we may rejoice through all the ages. And I don't know about you, but I'm not the best planner in the world. I like a little spontaneity in my life. I like a little excitement. I don't always like the routine, but I spent some time thinking about this, and I was like, how much more could I get out of life if I did things a little bit different? And so I looked at this verse and I looked at this saying, "Don't start your day until you finish it." And what he was referring to was, when you're laying in bed in the morning, don't get out of bed until you know exactly what you want to accomplish that day. And, leave room for margin and error. But I looked at this verse, and the first word was satisfy. When you think about satisfied, well, what do you think about? Well, I think about food. I think about a meal. And when a meal is satisfying, number one, it's good. It's good for us, it's healthy, but it's fulfilling. It's a complete meal. And so this verse is talking about the exact same thing. It's asking God to satisfy our day before we even get started. And I think it's really, really important, and something that I'm going to start working on is really focusing before I even get out of bed in the morning, focusing on what I want to accomplish that day. What would I like God to help accomplish through me that day? Because it makes a huge, huge difference. Here's a little insight on my golf game. My golf game is really good in the beginning, and I tend to struggle towards the latter half of the middle, and especially the end. And a lot of that is I don't think about, before I start playing around the golf, I don't think about hole 7, 8, 9, hole 16, 17, 18. Those are kind of afterthoughts. And I think if in my preparation before I started playing, I was mentally prepared for those holes that were coming up. And I think that's the same way in life, is each day, each week, as we plan, well, that's part of the problem. We don't plan. And I definitely am not the best planner. Sometimes there are variables that I can't change, but you prepare for those. You prepare for, just kind of like we've all done with COVID now. If a virus like COVID ever hits again, we're going to handle it differently. We're going to be prepared for those unexpected, but we can now prepare our day for the unexpected, and that's a big factor. So I think that using this philosophy of planning my day before I even get out of bed to the T, and then being flexible, I can't imagine how much more productive life would be in general. So I hope that this verse, Psalm 90:14, satisfy us in the morning. And God's asking, this particular psalm is asking God to satisfy him in the morning before he even gets out of bed. Fulfill my day. And actually he uses the term all my ages. That's pretty powerful. But again, we go back to the famous verse, is ask and you will receive. And you've got to give, number one, God the glory and the honor. And you do that by acknowledging that he is in charge of your life. He is in charge of your day. And there's no greater thing you can do. It's just like for some divisions of Christianity, they practice and participate in Lent before Easter, and that is a physical way that they can give up something that is of value to them and importance to them, and give it up in honor of God. And I just think that's hugely, hugely important, to start your day and just acknowledging that it is God that will fulfill your day, and to ask him to do that. There's something powerful in that. But the practical approach of that is, when you're planning your day, it's bound to go better. So I'm looking forward to applying that principle to my life, and hopefully it's something that you guys can apply to your life. And I don't know. I just hope you all have a good day. I'm having a great week. I was super tired from the weekend, but a couple of 9-hour days of sleep, and I feel like I'm energized, ready to go. So hope you guys enjoy the message this morning, and if you can apply this to your life, absolutely. As always, guys, there's people who will not walk through the door of a church, but they will walk onto a golf course, or they will stream this on Facebook or YouTube. So hit the share button, hit the like button, and let me know your thoughts. And Brenda, by all means, keep posting pictures from when you're a kid. That's super enjoyable as we go through there. Anyways, looking forward to some classroom songwriting initiatives this week as well. So we're looking forward to that, and we'll see you Salina, Kansas on Friday night. Lake Cheney